Hey guys, so I am doing my videos in a different spot because I am visiting my family since my dad is very ill, and I am seeing him in the hospital and hanging out with my mom. And something that keeps coming up to me that I'm looking at and I wanted to share with you guys. There's a lot of lessons that are coming up with this, but one of the big ones is express yourself, express your life. And by that I mean whatever it is you do to express. So this is one way I express. I talk about my thoughts, my feelings, the things that have helped me through hard times in the hopes that maybe it'll help somebody else. That's one way I express. Another way I express is with art. Like I'm a photographer, I do graphic design. I like expressing that. And for me, that's a way to express and show the beauty in this world that we have around us that a lot of people take for granted. So that's another way I express. Expression can be even how we dress. Now, granted, I'm a bit of a minimalist when it comes to what I wear. I tend to wear the same things all the time, but that's still a form of expression. So, talking, how we show up in the world, our art, our words, everything are modes of expression. And the reason I bring this up, so my dad has Parkinson's and he has brain damage from a open heart surgery he had, or a triple bypass he had. And my dad was a very deep man. I always call him a modern day philosopher with how he talked. And I could always discuss very deep things with him. And we had wonderful conversations. Well, after his surgery, it basically flipped a switch. And after that, communication was very difficult. He could only take in small amounts of information. He can only express very short things. He loses his train of thought. Walking is very challenging. Well, he just recently, a couple days ago, fell and broke his hip. Or maybe it's been about a week now. Fell and broke his hip. And for his condition, that is a very, very, very big deal. And so he is having a very hard time coming back from it because anesthesia, apparently with Parkinson's, causes a lot of complications. And I don't know all the medical of that. I was just told that little bit. And so I'm watching my dad, and he was having a hard time communicating before. Now he's mumbling and whispering, and we can't hear him. He can't communicate what he wants, what he needs, anything. And one of the big things that's coming up for me is express everything, everything you want. That way, if complications in life happen, if it gets to be the end of our life, we can hopefully let go and take that journey and not have that regret. Because that's one thing I've heard a lot of people regret, are things they didn't do, and how much are we capable of that we don't do. So it just made me think, looking at him in his hospital bed when he's sleeping a lot of the time, and then when he's up he's incoherent and having a hard time. And I thought, okay, one of the things I really need to make sure I'm always doing is get all of the stuff I want to express in this world out. So that way, when my time comes, hopefully I can let go easier. I'm not holding on so tight because I've actually, all the music that's inside of me is out. So I'm not saying you guys have to agree with this, but it's something that came up for me, and I thought I would share it with you guys because I think that's something important to look at. We don't know when our time is up, and how many things have all of us wanted to do and we don't do it because we're being practical and we need to wait till later. Now, I'm pretty practical about some things, but how many things do we not do because we're either scared or we wait for later? So that's my 2 cents today, is to express everything you can, everything you want, so that when the end comes, we're more complete. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.